Today we're going to be giving you context on how to charge 10 grand or more for a video. I'm Weston. I own a film production company and I'm a director for films and commercials.
And I'm Jason, and I'm an assistant director.
He's one of our assistant directors. Does a great job. Okay, so we got some questions.
So Kevin asks, how do you find clients? I'm wanting to start commercial projects like corporate training videos. I'm doing mostly weddings now. I love this channel. It's great, has great content, and covers the business side, which is awesome. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin. Glad you like the business side of it. Few people care about that side.
That's right. All right, and then we also have another question that's very similar to that one by Ayush. And he asks, how can I make money by learning filmmaking?
This is a question that we get asked a lot. I know in both of our lives, there's been times where we asked it for ourselves. How do we make money?
So how do I charge more?
No one will ever pay you for something that they haven't seen you be able to do. When I was first getting into film production, I found myself sometimes upset by the fact that I'd see these $100,000 commercials that were really poorly done. And it was like, man, if I had 100 grand, I could do so much better. But I realized why the reason we never got a $100,000 video project was because we had never done a $100,000 video project. And so no one would entrust that amount of money to us. The moment we do a $3,000 video, someone will pay us $3,000 for that video. I looked at it in this process of, we got paid to do a $500 video and we made it look like it was a $1,000 video or more. So then now we had a video that, though we were only paid $500 for it, it looked like $1,000. And so the next client that came along, how much did they pay us for the video?
$1,000.
Yep. There came a time when we were offered this project and we did it for $6,000, and the team put all of our effort into it and it looked amazing. It performed extremely great and it looked and felt like a $15,000 video. And so what was our next project?
$15,000.
We got paid $15,000 to do a project. And then, we took that, made it into a $25,000 looking video, even though it was a $15,000 budget.
And from there, just work your way up. You always do your absolute best on the video and make it look more than what you've charged someone for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so that's a really big element of always keeping in mind, no one will ever pay you for something they don't believe you're worth, but also they won't pay you for something they haven't seen you do, especially when it comes to commercial projects. We only ever got paid to do projects that were similar to what the client already wanted. So it's not like we were doing a bunch of weddings and then out of nowhere someone came and was like, hey, can you do this YouTube commercial, right? You have to choose what type of videos you want to get into, because once you do one wedding,
you're going to find a lot of clients that want wedding videos and they'll be coming to you because they've seen you do it. Mm-hmm. So the trick for you, Kevin, to answer your question of how do you get into commercial work is to volunteer your services to do 1 or 2 videos for companies in your area. And by doing so, you'll create the content that then you can use to advertise and say, this is what I do. And then you can change markets.
Mm-hmm. There's some other questions about, should I do free videos? We'll get to that in another context. But just like Jason said, you're doing the free video not because you're doing it as a favor for someone or because someone's going to give you exposure, which never happens.
You're changing markets.
Yeah, you're changing markets. Now you have credible proof that, hey, I can do this. And it looks like a $1,000 video. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, okay, how do you push yourself to, improve your lighting techniques, improve your storytelling, improve your client communication? That's a big one. And then boom, you've got a $2,000 commercial. So just to kind of recap a little bit with Ayush's question about how do I make money by learning filmmaking. Again, there's always a way to make money doing anything that you want in life. The biggest thing is, how do you show value for people? So I think that would probably be the second element that is really important, is no one's going to pay you money for a video if they can't see how the video is going to help them. And so that's how we've gotten to where we're charging what we charge for videos now, which at this current moment, we're at $50,000 and up for commercials that we're doing for individuals.
My first video that I was ever paid to do was $600, and I filmed everything on my iPhone. But they saw my capabilities with other things, like I had a YouTube channel that I had filmed everything on that YouTube channel with my iPhone. So I could confidently, not only for me to be confident to approach them and say, I can do this for you with my iPhone and make it look stellar, but they also had the confidence because they saw my YouTube channel and they were like, oh yeah, he can do that.
And my first video was $400. And for us now with the bigger budget type commercials, the only reason why people are willing to pay us that type of money for it is because we have had enough videos in the past that have proved to be statistically successful. The majority of our clients make back their money that they pay for a commercial within a month or within 2 months. It kind of makes it a no-brainer where it's like, cool, I'll pay 50 grand to make back 100 grand, or to at least make back 50 grand in a month and then be making 100, 200, 300 grand off of just one video.
We have this one client that we made a video for, and they use our video every 4th of July because it's so successful during that time.
That they run it once or twice during a year and they sell out their whole entire inventory. Yeah. And then that's it for the whole year. Not everybody's going to be doing commercials, but every client has something of value that they want. For the music video, person wanted to look good as a musician, right? They want to look professional.
Yeah.
So that's the trade-off. Will they directly make money off of your video? Maybe not as a music video. No. But if they grow their own audience, that's how they grow as a musician. So it's that value of trade. And Ayush, if you're able to provide something of value that people can see, man, this is worth money, it makes it really easy. It's not, I'd say in the end of closing, you don't make money off of having the best looking video or the best camera. You make money off of being able to show that you can add value to someone by your services. And part of that's through who you are as a person, that they enjoy working with you. But a bigger part of that is, are you able to add value to whatever they're doing?
That's right. Thank you everyone for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
If you guys have some filmmaking related questions that you want to throw over to us, feel free to leave them in the comments. Also, you can head over to context.comv.org and submit your questions there. It's actually a lot easier for us to go through those questions because they're all submitted into a nice form versus having to dig through the comments. So if you really have a question that you really want answered, make sure to throw it into context.comv.org. Carry on the conversation below, and we'll see you guys on the next question in context.
Cheers.